to another video of mine. So while we're waiting for the rest of the Time Lord Victoria stuff to come out, I figured that I'll just review all of Doctor Who in an attempt of chronological order. I found a website called Clive Banks, and he's pretty much done every single piece of Doctor Who media that's ever been done in a chronological sense. So like from Big Finish, short stories, novels, comic strips, the TV series, all of that in chronological order. And I know that not Big Finish, the BBC said that they have no definitive term for canon, which is to say that the TV series is only the main proper canon. But with the Timeless Child stuff that just came out recently, I reckon Chibnall just pretty much made all the Doctor Who media canon in a sense. So I am going to be reviewing all of the Doctor Who media in that chronological order from the Clive Banks website. If you're interested in trying to accomplish that task as well in chronological order, I reckon I'll just leave the link in the description below and check it out for yourselves. If the task is too humongous for you, I can understand why. It is pretty massive, but you can pretty much go with any Doctor you want, and just follow that Doctor in the chronological order according to Clive Banks. Okay, so with Clive Banks's Doctor Who order, he pretty much did all the flashback stuff to the first Doctor and all that stuff as a first thing, but I'm going to ignore all that because that takes place in a different Doctor story, so I consider that mostly to be a flashback. So the first in the Doctor Who chronological order is a Big Finish audio story called Doctor Who The Beginning, which is this one right here. It's written by Mark Platt and directed by Lisa Bowerman, who we all know from Bernice Summerfield. So it's a companion chronicle taking place during the 50th anniversary. So it's a special companion chronicle. What's the number rating for it? In the companion chronicles, it's series 8.05. So it pretty much details the Doctor and Susan just when they left Gallifrey. So it's like their first full-on adventure, and they landed on prehistoric Earth. Prehistoric Earth with like dinosaurs and all that stuff. They discovered that when they stole the TARDIS, there was somebody already inside the TARDIS, like just working on it to get it dismantled, but they didn't know that. So they took this person along. His name is Quagriga Stoyne, and he's a very interesting, I guess you could say, first villain for Doctor Who, but I wouldn't really even call him a villain, more like an antagonist. He just wants to get home, which is understandable, but he can't now. So it's a pretty interesting story. I reckon everyone should give it a listen to if you're going through the chronological order stuff or just want to listen to it altogether. The beginning is... I've listened to the beginning at least 5 times now, and it's a pretty good story. possibly one of my favourites. It's a great origin story if you want to think about it. It's narrated by Carol Ann Ford, who plays Susan. And Corporal Gaston is voiced by Terry Molly, I think. What's his name? Yeah, Terry Molly, who I think is Davros in the latest series of Doctor Who. I'm not entirely sure on that. Yeah, it's quite an interesting story. So pretty much the beginning, when the Doctor and Susan and Stoyne arrived on prehistoric Earth, they encountered bipedal alien race. They didn't give a name to the species, I don't believe. So they see themselves as like creating life, creating life through order and all that stuff. But the Doctor didn't take keen to the idea. So he put a stop to it pretty much. And then Stoyne got left behind because he tagged along with the aliens. And yeah, that's pretty much the plot, I guess. There's not much really to tell. It's a great origin story for Doctor Who. And so, yeah, I would give this story, what would I give this story? I'll give it a good rating. So yeah, my rating system is from worst, bad, then good, no, okay, good, good, epic, awesome, and genius. So that's my rating system, and so the beginning resides mostly in the good part of that rating system, so that's my score. I'm sorry, I'm not much of a talker, really, but while in my last video I did a 20-minute long video about the Time Lord Victoria's complete list, so if you want to check that out, you can. So until then guys, I shall see you in the next video. Bye.